Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of presidential security in Africa. With changing global dynamics and emerging threats, the safety of African leaders has become a top priority. Join us as we count down the top 10 most protected presidents in Africa in 2024. Presidential security involves a blend of state-of-the-art technology, elite security forces, and strategic planning. These leaders are not just heads of state, they are symbols of national stability and pride. Now, let's take a closer look at the most protected presidents in Africa this year. Number 10, President Mamady Doumbouya of Guinea. Mamady Doumbouya, born on March 4, 1980, is a Guinean military commander who has served as the country's temporary president since October 1, 2021. On September 5, 2021, Doumbouya spearheaded a coup that deposed the incumbent president, Alpha Condé. He is a former French legionnaire and member of the Guinean Special Forces Group. He knows a thing or two about security, therefore he doesn't allow for any nonsense. The president of Guinea's motorcade is rather meaty, not in terms of luxury, but of battle. He goes on the ground in Humvees and by air in helicopters. He is surrounded by a swarm of bodyguards who will go to any extent to keep him safe. Number 9, Uhuru Kenyatta of Kenya. Uhuru Kenyatta is now serving as the President of Kenya after being elected to that position in the year 2013. His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, the President of Kenya, secures a spot on this list with an impressive motorcade. An armored land cruiser serves as his presidential car, leading a convoy of over 10 high-speed motorcycles, Toyota SUVs, a Mercedes-Benz X-Class, and Range Rovers. Special occasions see an entourage of more than 10 dedicated bodyguards. Number 8, President Paul Biya of Cameroon. Since his election on November 6, 1982, Paul Biya has served as the President of Cameroon. He is the world's longest-standing non-royal leader, the oldest head of state in Africa, and the continent's longest-lasting president. He is also the second longest-serving president in Africa's history. President Paul Biya's motorcade reflects his lengthy tenure. He travels in heavily fortified Range Rover Sentinels that each cost around $500,000 to purchase. While attending important events, he travels in a heavily guarded limousine. His motorcade is one of the most secure in all of Africa. It is comprised of high-speed Land Cruisers and Mercedes-Benz vehicles, and he is carefully protected by a large company of elite bodyguards. On several other occasions, he is escorted by a group of bodyguards on horses in an entourage. Number 7, Paul Kagame of Rwanda. Paul Kagame is a prominent figure in Rwandan politics and a veteran of the country's military. Since he was elected in the year 2000, he has served as the fourth and current president of Rwanda. Kagame commanded the Rwandan Patriotic Front in the past, which was an Uganda-based rebel force that invaded Rwanda in 1990. The Rwandan Patriotic Front was both a party to the conflict that took place during the Rwandan Civil War and the armed force that put an end to the genocide that took place in Rwanda. Known for his outspoken stance, President Paul Kagame of Rwanda has enhanced his security measures. Riding in an armored Range Rover Sentinel, costing over $500,000, his motorcade comprises security motorcycles, high-speed Mercedes-Benz and Land Cruisers, Escalades, and numerous bodyguards flanking both sides of his car. Number 6, Abdul Fattah al-Sisi of Egypt. Abdel Fattah al-Sisi is a former Egyptian military commander and politician who has held the position of President of Egypt since 2014, making him the country's sixth and current leader. Throughout the years 2012 and 2013, Sisi was Egypt's defense minister, and from 2010 and 2012, he was Egypt's director of military intelligence. Sisi served as Egypt's deputy prime minister from 2013 to 2014. In 2014, he took his retirement from the Egyptian military after serving as a general. President Abdul Fattah al-Sisi of Egypt, a heavily guarded leader, ensures minimal security gaps. His Mercedes S-Class with a distinct black number plate signifies his presidential car. Accompanied by over 10 bodyguards, his motorcade features high-speed motorbikes, Land Cruisers, and armored Mercedes-Benz, benefiting from Egypt's robust military forces. Number 5, Cyril Ramaphosa of South Africa. Cyril Ramaphosa is a South African businessman and politician. The current president of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, opts for crossovers in his heavily protected motorcade. Custom-made BMWs lead the convoy, accompanied by display riders and heavily armed presidential guards. Number 4, President Tinubu of Nigeria. President Tinubu is a Nigerian politician who is the 16th and current president of Nigeria. He was the governor of Lagos State from 1999 to 2007, and senator for Lagos West in the Third Republic. Presiding over Nigeria, President Tinubu commands one of Africa's most extensive and impressive motorcades. Comprising high-speed police motorcycles, presidential guards, and a vast array of vehicles, President Tinubu's security is nearly impenetrable. Number 3, Emmerson Mnangagwa of Zimbabwe. Emmerson Mnangagwa is a revolutionary and politician from Zimbabwe, and he has held the position of president of his nation since the 24th of November 2017. He held a variety of cabinet ministries and served as Mugabe's vice president until November 2017, when he was sacked before assuming power in a coup. He was a member of the ZANU-PF and had been a long-standing associate of previous President Robert Mugabe. He was victorious in the disputed general election held in 2018 and is now serving his first full term as president. Emmerson Mnangagwa faces heightened security needs due to recent political and civil unrest. A large number of troops from special forces are also part of the security detail, along with high-speed motorbikes, armored Mercedes-Benz vehicles, and land cruisers. The president travels about in an armored limousine surrounded by a large number of heavily armed bodyguards. Number 2, King Mohammed VI of Morocco. Mohammed, the current king of Morocco, is a member of the Alawite dynasty and rose to the throne on July 23, 1999, after the passing of his father, King Hassan II. Mohammed is the second monarch to rule Morocco in the Alawite tradition. King Mohammed VI of Morocco, the richest president in Africa, spares no expense on extra security. His armored Mercedes leads a motorcade featuring various Mercedes-Benz and Range Rovers. Off-road travels involve ammo BMWs, communication Humvees, and high-speed motorcycles. And finally, number 1, Alassane Ouattara of Cote d'Ivoire. Alassane Ouattara, the president of Cote d'Ivoire since 2010, secures his place among Africa's most protected presidents. An economist by profession, he worked for the International Monetary Fund and the Central Bank of West African States. Alassane Ouattara came to power in Cote d'Ivoire in 2010 after a disputed election and subsequent civil conflict. His presidency has been marked by efforts to stabilize the country, economic reforms, and infrastructure development. Despite achievements, his tenure has faced criticism over human rights issues and political tensions. President Ouattara's convoy is accompanied by a contingent of guards who follow on foot until the president is out of public view. This extraordinary measure underscores the length to which his security detail will go to ensure his safety. Ouattara's primary transportation is an armored Toyota Land Cruiser, while his motorcade is reinforced by a substantial motorcycle escort. The president movements are meticulously choreographed with multiple layers of security implementing robust protocols to mitigate potential threats. This comprehensive approach showcases Ivory Coast's steadfast commitment to providing its head of state with an impenetrable protective shield. There you have it, the top 10 most protected presidents in Africa in 2024. Security measures for these leaders reflect the importance of their roles in maintaining stability and progress in their respective countries. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing content. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.